Hey guys, this is our first podcast, first video. He's a little shy. He's being mean to me.
Hey guys, it's Mateo.
We're doing just no visuals because he's shy. He's camera shy.
She asked me to drink while we do this podcast. I don't want to act the fool on camera, so
Very funny. All right, we're doing shots, guys.
loosen up the room, lighten up
Okay,
the
that's too
energy.
much.
Oh, my
That's
bad.
too much.
My bad, I'm Mexican.
God damn, I'm Mexican too, but god damn. Wait, hold on. Okay, let me open this Coke, this cock.
You need a chaser? We're just getting started.
Hell yeah, I need a chaser.
I don't usually drink, guys.
That's a motherfucking lie.
Chasing a shot is crazy.
ASMR video. Okay, hold on. Let me clip this because if I'm gonna be doing a shot, I can't hold y'all. Well, I can't hold the mic. How about
Because when she gets drunk, she's gonna start dropping the mic everywhere.
that? Yeah, I get butterfingers. Hold on. Let's take our shot, and then we're gonna be answering some questions that you guys sent through on my Instagram, his Instagram, and yeah.
Can I start by saying some of the shit you people send in is so out of fucking pocket, but we're gonna have time to answer every question today, so you guys are gonna be in for a crazy ass ride.
All right, guys, I'm back.
Okay, so we're gonna start by taking our shot, and then we'll get into the questions as soon as we are in.
Shot. Oh, I need a chaser for this bitch.
Alrighty, you ready?
For this bot. Okay, ready?
1, 2, 3.
Mmm.
Whiskey.
Ooh, it's strong. Ooh. I'm not done. Hold on.
You can't babysit the shot.
I'm gonna drink it. Ooh, that's strong. Okay.
So I think the way we're gonna do this is just we're gonna ask the question, both elaborate on it, and I guess keep it moving. To be honest with you, because I want to make sure we can get to all these questions today. Honestly, after reading through all these questions, I just really want to start on the one that we get asked the most. We haven't read through all these questions, but we'll go as we go. But seeing this one, this is the one we get asked the most. So I just
What's
want
the
to
one we get asked the most?
the one we get asked the most. How did you two meet? Where did you see yourselves in 10 years? And what is your dream car? So we can start
Okay.
off with the where did we meet? Because that's like the famous question
Okay,
right there.
let's do your version of where we met. Or how did we meet?
So how did we meet? To be honest with you, at Domino's Pizza. I mean, we both know the story on our end, but I feel like for you guys, it was just honestly at the moment of us meeting, I had a girlfriend, so I feel like it was nothing
Right.
more than just a friendship, nothing more than just somebody who worked at the same company as me.
Right.
Especially
I'm a girl's girl. I don't take no
right,
ladies man like other bitches out here.
especially considering that I had just
Got on this shit
yeah,
before you got with me.
yeah, but I had just had a manager move from my store to her store. So for me, it was a little easier to be able to go see the store that she moved to because I was being invited and her asking me, like, hey, come see my store. So for me, it was super, like, cool to see the difference in another store from the same company because that was my, like, first job. So it was never nothing that was, like, awkward for me to just go see another store, considering I worked at other stores as well within the company. But
Oh,
when I went in
excuse
to
me.
go see
Sorry, y'all.
Maddie, well, oops, look, I already fucked up. When I went in there to go ahead and like see my manager, I just had a bunch of people telling me, hey, this girl's really cool, she's really cute. Yeah, I feel like if you
She was a
guys
bad bitch.
right. I feel like if you guys meet, you'll really hit it off and stuff. And for me, it was really cool because when I actually went back another time and Madison was there, aside from the time she wasn't there, I want to just say, yeah, she was really cool, really pretty, somebody that was really cool to talk to. So I feel like us meeting was just, she'll give you more detail on everything and how it went. But for me, it's
Well,
just as I kept hanging out, I just got out of a relationship. So as we just kept hanging out, it was just super cool to have somebody to talk to, chill with, goof around. You're really cool. So I felt like it was really nothing crazy
I
like
know.
meeting
I'm
you,
such a good time.
interacting.
Well, he came in dropping shit at the store.
I was nervous.
And
My nerves are bad.
yeah, he was pretty funny. And then the man after he left, the manager was like, "Oh yeah, he's got a girlfriend now." I'm like, "Oh okay." But then she also told me like, "Oh, they always take breaks." And this, I'm like, "Oh, they take breaks, I see." And I was like, "Well, if I get him, there ain't no break, and I'll treat him better." And then comes like probably a week after like Valentine's Day is like when his cousin called me talking about oh, he's gonna be single for a week. And I was like, oh, why just a week?
Which was a mental health week. I did not get single to do nothing crazy.
Oh, why just a week you're gonna be single? And so I was like, oh, okay. And then that's when like his manager that came to my store was like, oh, like I think she put us all like in a group chat because we would all hang out. I would go to see his store because I didn't even know there was a store in Homestead
Naranja.
or whatever. It's about the same thing.
It was
Anyways,
fake.
so I didn't know there was a store there. I was like, oh, I've never seen that store. And he was like, really? There's like a bulletproof glass there. And I was like, no, I've never seen
And
it.
I always say to keep us from jumping on the customers who got too much mouth. But go ahead.
And then that's when we had went there. But mind you, like I was talking to someone at his store, so it wasn't. But then after like I cut that person off, like he was obviously still working there. And then that's when, we'd see the store and we'd just hang out. And then I want to say at like our first hangout, because I wouldn't consider like hanging out at the store was like our hangout because it's like
Yeah.
we're like working.
Yeah.
So our first hangout was like at Applebee's in Homestead when it was an Applebee's. It's not no Applebee's no more.
But then your car fucking broke down on the way there, which is also
My
another
car
funny
did
story.
break down, which was kind of ghetto because I'm like, ooh, what a first impression. My car breaks down and I need him to come and get me. Like,
Listen, I was like your Prince Charming though, so I don't think it was anything too out of the ordinary for me.
it was good. I was shocked that I didn't think he was going to come. Oh, sorry, I'm choking. But yeah, he came and we went, we hung out. We hung out till like 4 in the morning or 5 in the morning that day. And mind you, I had school the next day because I was still in school.
Grandma, if you're
So,
hearing this, I was never out. I was at work.
and then, yeah. And then from there, we just started hanging out. And then she put us in a group chat. We were all talking and texting. And then we just started to go on our own chat. And now it's history because now, 5 years later, we got a baby and we're living together and we're
And
still
we're so
together.
happy and as crazy as ever.
So that's how we met.
And where do you see us in 10 years?
Hopefully rich.
Right? Right. Hopefully fucking rich. Okay. Same. I feel like in 10 years,
Rich and in the house.
rich and in a house. I've learned to love you more and more
Babe,
every
we didn't
day.
even pour no bottle, no drink. What we finna be
Oh,
sipping
I
on?
can take another shot, I'll be honest.
You want to do another shot?
We can do another shot.
All right,
Getting
shot,
off to a
shot,
good
shot,
start.
shot, shot, shot.
There
Don't
we
pour
go.
too much though.
I got you.
Okay. Okay, that's good.
Okay, so in 10 years, I've learned to love you more and more every day. So I don't see myself anywhere else. I'm happy. Life is content. Everything is good. Wouldn't
Yeah.
see myself anywhere else with anybody else or nothing. If life isn't perfect, I'm pretty much down near there.
Well, you're the one person that doesn't make me want to be single and doesn't get on my
What's up with your
nerves.
bullshit? One
Yeah,
of those people. But
because
I'm
I,
crazy
I I got
myself,
a
so I
lot
know what's
going on.
happening.
Let me tell you.
Alrighty.
Wait, wasn't there another question to
Oh,
that?
and what is your dream car?
Well, I say, well, honestly, I like, what's that car called? Like, is it a G Wagon?
A G Wagon, yeah. Mercedes G Wagon.
Oh yeah, that's like, if I got buco bucks or what is it?
Buku.
Buku bucks, but I got poor people money.
Poor people money.
So I like my mini. My mini Cooper is if I can upgrade, I wouldn't mind getting the 4 door because I got a baby and 2 doors a little tiny, but yeah, my car just bigger.
Not bad. As a mechanic and somebody who actually works on cars and keeps up and gets my hands dirty and is underneath a lot of shit, I feel like my dream car. I feel like just because I do work on cars and I know what like was better back then, my dream car is
Hmm.
actually older versus anything that's on the road today. It's like a 2000. Want to say a 2000 Honda NSX. That's like the fucking prettiest thing I've ever seen since anything in the world. Like materialistic wise, the Honda NSX. I'm a Honda boy though, so you already know how to be
Not
Honda.
Sharonda, right?
No, Sharonda's
No.
a SI. That's
Oh.
something different. But as a Honda boy, you have to have your sidecars and stuff. Because I
Ooh.
tell people all the time, a good man has multiple cars, not multiple women. Let's shot to
Oh my
that.
god.
One,
Okay.
two, three.
I'm gonna wait. I gotta clip them again. I'm gonna.
I forgot you're chasing your shots.
Yeah, cause I'm gonna fucking die.
So that was question number one. Let's see. Okay. I want to answer this one for my friend Mark because I know he's based off of a lot of love and God and light. He asked us, how do you bring God/faith into your life? I'll let you answer first and I'll just elaborate if we hit the same nail on the head.
What was the question?
How how do you bring God/faith in your life?
Ooh. I do believe in God and faith, but how do I bring it in my life? I don't know. I just, I don't know. You go first.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm living with a heathen. Okay. So I think bringing God and faith, honestly, to me, I feel like God is in everything you do once you learn to live with Him and for Him, but with Him most importantly, because you're entitled to make your own decisions, hanging out with the people you love to hang out with. But once you learn how to live with God, everything just gets a little easier. Not saying forcefully, meaning just in your life stuff has to change, but you see the brighter side of a lot of things. So if I were to be asked, how do you bring God slash faith? I would just say, just in everything you do, be nice to people, but don't let God be the only reason you're being nice to people. Just carry that faith with you that everything's okay. Try to still assume the worst from people if it's your natural instinct, but still just believe in them being able to change or make a difference in the way they do things, even if you meet them at like a crazy part in their life. Once they learn to accept the Lord, not saying He's the only answer because people can do whatever they want to. It's just a step in the right direction. But bringing faith into my life is just being as happy as I can be all the time, letting people know that life is full of everything that's different, not letting them stay in the same spot if I ever see somebody mentally down. I never forced God on people because, as someone who has my own private relationship with God, I feel like people are entitled to have their own private relationship. And just because you're in church every Sunday and I'm not, doesn't mean He loves you any more than me, from my standpoint, at least. So I feel like that's how I just keep the Lord in my life, make sure the faith is there always. Like, I'm confident. I feel like confident and faith to me kind of mean the same thing, because if you're confident in doing the right
Yeah.
thing, the faith is there. But what's your standpoint? Like, how do you bring God into your life? If not day by day,
I
at least often.
mean, I don't like talk to God often, but I do talk to Him once in a while. But I feel like like feel Him more when like I'm going through stuff. Like if I'm going through anything, like in my life, I feel like then I like go to God and see if He can give me some answers. But He's helped me in the past when I've been down or something, to where like He's like I was able to see a light through the tunnel when I thought I wasn't gonna get out of there. So I guess that's one way, but I don't know. I don't know.
That's not a bad standpoint though, even though you guys are not as close as other people are or say they are. Like, I feel like that's,
Yeah.
at least you speak to God. Some people are absent with God in their life altogether. So a step in the right direction, like I said.
Yeah. Okay, next question.
So since we're taking shots and I'm starting to feel it just a little bit, we're
I'm
gonna
not
get a
feeling
messy ass
shit.
question. Read that one right there on the bottom.
Which one?
The one all the way right there.
Don't this one?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, my friend Yay Yay Jay, he said, "How do y'all feel about female slash male best friends?"
Looking at your face, this is gonna be already something
Let me
crazy.
go first because I don't do no girl best friend, boy best friend. I do friends. Like you want to have a friend, that's fine. You can have a friend, but you don't have no best friend because I'm the best friend. There is no best friend. I'm the best friend. So for me, if we're gonna be in a relationship, there's no best friend. Yes, you can have a boy best friend if you're a boy, but you cannot have no female best friend because no, I don't like that. Like you need to be talking to me. Don't go to nobody else. Come to me. Like, but that's what I think.
I kind of align at the same side, but I do feel like, okay, as a boy who does have friends, but I have my, friend guys. I have one friend
Mhm.
guy that I've known, or actually, I have like two or three of them I've known my whole life and stuff, and they're just really cool people. But when it comes to the other sex, that can be a problem,
No.
especially when I feel like, honestly, there should be a boundary between you and a girl best friend, especially if you have a
Mhm.
woman. Because as a man who loves his woman to death, I feel like there's definitely a way to still be the friend to your best friend, and then there's definitely a way to still be the best man to your woman.
Yeah, but sometimes those female best friends are like, "Oh, you don't want to call me, you don't want this and that," and it's like, "Girl, he's got a whole fucking girlfriend. Of course, he's not gonna be on the phone with you 24/7."
But
Like
that, I understand that. I understand that part because
that's like you're doing too much. He's not with you, he's with me. So if he's on the phone with me, it is what it is. Let it go. Like don't be trying to, "Oh, well, you don't call me no more. You don't I miss you." I'm a bitch. No.
Yeah, but the same way that I have female friends who, like, it's just that boundary. If your friend is really your friend, they'll be able to understand, like, hey, listen, me and this person are going
Yeah.
out. I really feel strongly about them, and they'll naturally just fall back to the point where they feel like they're still included in
Well,
your
shit, if
life.
they got some sense, cause some don't. They'll be
Oh
like,
yeah, some are
"Why do
other.
I have to fall back?" Because like, bitch. Ugh.
I haven't had a friend like that. I can honestly say. I feel like with me, the friends that I do have, honestly, they're cool people. They know me and you are in love. They know that me and
Yeah.
you need our privacy. They know me and you are to the point where we can talk to each other and confide in each other.
I was like, does that look like a fire? But no,
No,
it's just buildings.
California. Okay, so I think the craziest thing is yeah, just keeping that boundary, but not in the point where you're keeping your best friend away. But you and your best friend can still catch up and be a part of each other's lives while not being so intimate. As soon as you have a
Yeah.
partner that would love that kind of intimacy, whether it's telling them about your day or telling them about something that's going on in your life,
Right.
that's a good one, though, right?
Yeah.
That's not bad. I feel like it's just all about that boundary.
Right.
Okay, so that's that one. Next question: talk about a healthy relationship
Slip.
slash slip. Yeah. You know what I'm trying to say. Talk about a healthy relationship slash friendship. I'm trying to talk proper on this thing, so I don't sound like a
Well, let me
ghetto.
see. I
So
feel
I don't
like a
sound
healthy
crazy.
relationship is very like you both need a cause not
What
gonna
we have is
lie.
healthy,
Yeah, but I'm saying like
very healthy. I see, Ivy.
communication is
Oh hell yeah.
yeah, you need to have that in a relationship, especially if you want a healthy one. Like I was pretty bad with communication in the beginning, but I've learned to grow and like, I need to speak up instead of shut up. Because I be
Yeah,
quiet when I get mad.
but I feel like shutting up could just be your version of shutting out.
I mean, it's just for me to like let me think and let me process what just happened and what I just did to see am I in the wrong or am I in the right? Most of the time I'm like in the middle.
Yeah, but I feel like with you and me, I've honestly learned to give you that space instead of sitting there and wanting the answer. Because I'm a communicator, so for me,
Yeah.
getting the instant gratification of an answer and what's wrong, it like does a lot to the conversation
But
itself.
if you leave me alone for too long, then I feel like you don't love me. So then you need to come and get
But then, as somebody as
me.
independent as myself, I honestly just feel like I want you to know that I'm there because physically I'm there. You know, like we live together.
Well,
Our baby
yeah,
is
but
our
then I'm gonna be
everything.
like, well, if he's not coming for me, like if we haven't talked in like 3 days and you don't come for me, I'm like,
It's never
oh
been
well,
3 days.
that time it was like three
That was like
days.
3 hours.
No, it was
For me, that was like three
not. It
hours.
was like a few days, and I was like, oh, so he's just not gonna come up to me, hug me, kiss me. He don't love me no more. Like he's not even. Hey, I want to fix this. Like stop being mean. Like
But you see how in it's all like in the mind because I'm sitting there playing my game, going to
yeah,
work, talking to like like everything's fine for me because I know we're gonna be okay. So I'm never gonna sit there and just be like
come
like
for me next time.
I always come for you.
You better.
Right.
And a friendship, honestly, I'm pretty bad with like keeping up with my friends, which is something
Is
this
that too
year
much?
I did say, you spilled it all over me.
Sorry, I'm drunk.
That this year I did say I was gonna work on it because I have a bad habit of like not texting my friends and like when they text me I don't answer, but it's not like I don't love them or I don't want to be their friend. It's just like I just probably don't want to talk that day or I don't want to like hang out or whatever. So I have to get better at that. But I just think like, just catch up with your friends here and there, even though you can't text them, call them, see them all the time. Like just reach out to know that, hey, I'm still here. If you ever want to talk, we can hang out sometime or whatever.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I feel like with a healthy friendship, in my opinion, what a healthy friendship will be is like we just got to be on go for each other versus like somebody who I can just tell about the situation after it's done, Because a lot of people go
Yeah.
through a lot of things, but in order to be a good friend, I just want to be there. Like, but it's all about reaching out and just checking on your people. Because if I have a friend who I see over Instagram or something, or just texting day to day, or just going through something, you just want to be there. It's all about just being there. You don't even have to be perfect; just be there. I think that's the
Yeah.
most important part. Just
Shot number 3.
shot number 3. That's number 4.
How's this for?
Oh,
It's
okay.
3.
My bad. Okay,
You
so
must be drinking 2 shots at once.
right. So just being there. It's not even anything crazy. It's just you may not know what they're going through day by day, but you can at least name all their children in order. You know what their parents' names are. You know where they work at.
Oh,
You know what kind of car they drive.
this liquor making me bugger.
Stuff like that is like super cool and like just keeping tabs on people to make sure that you guys are actually maintaining that relationship versus someone who you can honestly say I haven't spoke to them since like 2010.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh look, good question. Read this one right here.
Ay, jay, jay.
Or whichever one you want. They're all in
Let's
order.
see. What? The favorite memory with each other?
Yeah. If I could say I could pick one, I'd probably be lying. I feel like we have too many good memories that I'd like took
Mm,
me out.
the favorite one? I don't know if I have a favorite one because all my memories are favorite
Right? They're all
memories.
just fucking funny.
I want to say, I don't know. You go first.
mm, I want to say if I'm thinking sentimental, probably having Lauren Celeste. Like
Yeah.
that could be a favorite one for me because like just
Oh yeah.
the amount of like there for you that we were for each other and like the amount of like experiences we had together, the knowledge we gained, that's like the best thing ever. And I feel like our baby is like our gift from God. So I feel like her
Yeah.
being there with us as well, like she was the thing we were there for, but with us being there together and then her being there, that's like a favorite memory because like seeing how we just naturally fell into like parental like raising, I guess. Like it's just natural. Like
Yeah. I want to say mine would be probably all the times like I love my baby, but probably before like we had her all like the fun times we had
we
or
have fun
like
times now though.
yeah, but I feel like back then we like
Dangerous fun.
we were able to do stuff and it was just us. It wasn't like okay, now we have to be cautious with like we have to go to kid friendly things
Oh yeah.
or some things we couldn't do because we have a baby. But um yeah, I just like being able to go anywhere and everywhere with you without like, oh, it's just us two, let's just go. Like, but I don't know if that you would consider that like a favorite memory because that's like,
Well, we had a lot of favorite. That's what I'm saying. I feel like when you're just happy, there's just too many to pick from.
yeah. So every memory is my favorite
There we go. Every memory is our favorite
memory.
memory. There we go.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
So, whichever question you want to read next.
Um, we'll do this one. So my friend said, "Do you think love at first sight is real?" Honestly, I think love at first sight is real just because the second I looked at Mateo, I knew it was
Oh.
I knew he was going to be my man.
Oh, you're
But
so
it's
cute. Oh,
because
I love you
like
so bad. I
even
agree.
even like in the past with like my past relationships, it wasn't like love at first sight. It was just like, oh, they're cute, like let's talk to them. But like they never gave me like the butterflies that I get with Mateo or like they don't I don't know, it's not the same. Like it's not the same chemistry as I have now in this relationship. So, I do think it's real, in my opinion.
I mean, I see. Like, like, I feel like, yeah, like, I understand what you mean. But for me, I think it's mostly like, because remember when we met, I was still in a relationship until I
Yeah.
wasn't. But I kind of feel like preyed on now because you already knew I was like the boy for you. But I love it though, because I feel like honestly, after the breakup, like I said, it was just a really, really cool friend that I just learned to love and fell in love with like instantly because I feel like we were just so cool.
Yeah.
But I believe at love at first sight for sure because I know some people who I've learned to love their relationship and they've been together for years and years and years. And this is just after that. I feel like it's just that connection you have. Like if it's not the soul, then it's the mind. If it's not the mind, then it's the like just
Yeah.
the way the universe works. People are too perfect to be together to not be together at all. So I feel like the universe has a way of putting people in the same place and making them feel the
Yeah.
way they should when they're together.
But our chemistry is pretty good.
Our chemistry is really good.
Like,
Our
we're a
chemistry
vibe
is the chemistry that they're talking
together.
about. Ours is the chemistry they mean. Oh my god, can you answer my cousin's question? He's gonna keep asking this every time he sees us.
Okay, woo woo. Mateo's cousin asked, when's the
Proposal.
proposal?
So me being the one that would propose,
Yeah, because I asked him out, so it's his turn.
she did ask me out, guys. We'll tell you that another story in another podcast
Right,
if
if
you
you
guys
guys
want to
want to
hear it.
hear
Yeah, I was gonna say you
that.
gotta comment that because that kid's fucking crazy. But I can honestly say, when is the proposal? Honestly, for a woman like you, I feel like there's no
It's a
moment
surprise.
exactly. But I feel like for a woman like you, there's no moment that would ever be as perfect for you. Because knowing how perfect you are to me, like picking the perfect time,
Oh,
day, event, place, like it's just I don't know. I feel like when the time is right, the time will happen.
yeah, no rushing, no, not peer pressuring anybody to do anything. Just whenever the time is right.
Whenever the time is right. Okay, next set of questions.
All right, some guy that I don't know that follows me, he put, y'all ever thought of a threesome? Hell to the fuck no.
Hell no.
I do not. No, no, no. I don't do no threesomes. I only do one
Oh, one.
with
Would that
someone.
be a twosome?
I
A twosome.
don't, but I don't know. I only do it with one person
I'm a
only,
virgin, guys.
and I don't like adding people to the mix because I don't want that person. I've had a friend that did that, and then the bitch was still trying to touch up on her man and was trying to try to be public like
Mm.
that, and she didn't like it, and I don't like that because bitch, you're not gonna touch my man in public. Bitches know he's mine. Like no, so I'm against it 100%.
As a very jealous person, I don't think I could see anybody else touching you in order for me to get like satisfied from it. Like, I'm
I
not.
don't get
Maybe
satisfied
I'm not.
from that.
Maybe I'm just not into that point of my life yet where I can sit there and comfortably watch somebody touch my woman, or maybe I'm just not in
Mm-mm.
that place of sex world or whatever, like the back of Spencer's store. Like maybe I'm not to that point yet where I feel like I can sit there and watch somebody
Oh
else
my
touch my
god.
my
I don't do
woman.
that.
But I feel like I see why people do them. I feel like I just try to understand
But
like
I
my
feel like
understanding. Like, what is your understanding of it
I
though?
feel
Of
like
a
that's for
threesome?
people who like
Are tired of each other?
not tired of each other, possibly, or
Possibly.
they just want like, oh, let's bring someone else to like
Like spice
jazz
it
it
up,
up.
spice it up. Yeah,
Yeah,
like spice it up.
like
Yeah, I understand that.
no, I don't want no bitch
Ours
spicing
is
nothing up
spicy though.
because
I feel like our sex life is spicy.
right, it's fine just the way it is. Like we don't need to
Right.
add another person.
That'd be too
Like
much.
yeah, way too much. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not saying this.
That's it for
Okay,
that
silence.
question.
Okay. So, next question.
But you gonna erase that one?
Yeah. Should I answer it? I mean, should I should I ask it, or you got that one?
Okay. Another friend of mine. Wait, is my baby up? No, she not. Ooh, it sounds like she is.
Might be
No.
blind.
My other friend, she put, what has been your biggest challenge as a couple after having your baby? Which is a good question.
Ladies first.
In my opinion, the biggest challenge after having her probably was like maybe alone time, because since we don't get alone time a lot, like I want his attention, I want to like lay up on him. I don't get to do it as much since we have a baby. You know, you can't leave your baby unattended. You got to be with her or you got to watch her 24/7. So, probably that. But I mean, you know, the older she gets, the more time we'll be able to spend, even though we're spending time now. But I think probably that. And maybe like, I don't know. For me, I don't ever get out the house. So, well, that's not as a couple. So, I guess I don't know. I guess just, you know, craving
Alone
more
time.
alone time, even though like I still gotta wait because she's only like
But then it's
gonna be
like we don't
2.
mind her being there. I feel like that's the biggest thing. Like some parents I see like push their kids to the side in order to get that
Yeah.
alone time. But I think I like
No,
how
I
we
mean
put
if
her
she's there,
in the mix.
I hug on you, I lay with you, but it's not like before where I can just do like your face and not like that, like popping his
Like
pimples, guys.
that. Like that.
Like popping your pimples on your face and just like relaxing, talking, like stuff like that, like what we used to when we were first dating.
Yeah, but I feel like biggest challenge as a couple. Honestly, probably what you just said. Like I just guess just having so much alone time. But I feel like even though we have her, we're still able to like I said, we put her in the mix. Like she does whatever we do because we just do like more kid friendly stuff instead of just like doing
Yeah.
nothing at all. Which is really cool, like zoo days or like parks or like just we still spend time together. I think it's just cool how she's a part of it. But biggest I don't know. I feel like probably I guess that's it. Yeah, just the alone
Yeah.
time we have because we're always together 24/7. But I think with
But
us, it like you said earlier with the dangerous things we do, like we were able to do stuff a little more like risky,
yeah.
like watch scary
But
movies or like
also, like,
go
people will
skating.
say, like, oh, you're always with him. You don't need alone time. But it's different. Yeah, we can live together. We can work together. But yes, I'm physically seeing you and I'm physically being there with you. But it's different when you're not intimate like that.
If
And
I
it's
can't be in your
just.
fucking skin, it's not enough for me. You can say that.
But
That's how I feel about you.
that's just, you know, because everyone always says, like, oh, but you guys always see each other. You guys always, like, you live together. And I'm like, it's not the same when, you know, yeah, I see him. I live with him. But it's different when you want to like spend like quality time with that person. Like you're just there because, you know, that's your house or that's your job. Like you have to be there, you know? But
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
All
Go
right.
ahead.
Next question: favorite movie and favorite genre of music says a lot about a person. Says my auntie. But what is your favorite movie? I feel like you're more of a TV show person. I don't know. I feel like
Honestly,
the TV
I
shit only
do
attracts a
like,
lot.
oh yeah, I can, especially depending on like what kind of show it is, because I do like movies, but you can't ask me like what my favorite movie is. I'll probably tell you it's a kid movie because I
Yeah.
like I like, you know, the Disney movies and stuff, but I can watch a TV show. Oh, All American. And then the Homecoming of All American. Oh my
I don't mean
God.
to sidetrack you, but TV shows for me, like I feel like I can watch the first season of a show and be fine, even though there's like another 9 seasons.
No,
Like
you
I
need
can
to
stop
watch
at the
all
first.
of it.
Like
Like Stranger
I've
Things
only
was
watched
a
the first
real
season
good
of Stranger
one.
Things. I haven't watched the second season.
That
The
was a
first
good
season was so
one.
good that it was enough for me to be like knowledgeable on who's who,
No,
what
but then
happened, and all
the
that
more
stuff.
you get into it, the more juicier and like you need to watch. Like, I don't know.
And
I just love binge watching
but
TV
what's your
shows.
favorite genre of music though? I feel like you love that island music shit.
Honestly, I do like island music, but I kind of like I like pop
Gospel.
island.
You don't like gospel?
I don't listen to it like that, but I don't mind listening to a song or two. Like, like the one Justin Bieber put Holy. I'm
Right, that's
kidding.
fair. That's he ain't no gospel singer.
I'm kidding. Um I so it depends because I do like island music, but I kind of like everything. Well, not everything, but most because I like country. I like rap, some rap. I like R&B. I like hip hop. So it's like I'm kind of, I'm gonna go with the flow. I like it all.
I see, I see. I feel like movie would have to be Taxi, and then genre of music. Honestly, I tell people all the time, it's not my genre of music that I really choose. It's more of my timeline because if you know me and you've ever chilled me for
Oh
5 minutes, I
yeah,
love older music, and that's anybody from like Lisa, anybody from like LL Cool J and Eminem, like just the music that was bumping back then. That's the stuff I like. Like as just older
yeah.
music, they
He's
don't
an
make it
old
they
soul,
don't make it how they used to, and I feel like that's just what people like. Like there's so
but
many genres of
yeah,
music that I just like what I like. Instead of like picking one, I think it's just the time that usually gets me versus like the
I like the
genre.
early 2000s. The early 2000s was pretty good too. The
Yeah,
music back
they always
then.
good. A lot of sad songs though. I feel like
Where was that
2000.
sad error?
Okay,
Heartbreaking shit.
shit. I guess.
Oh my
I like
god.
2000s though. I feel like, but okay, pick a person from 2000s. If you had to put on a 2000 song right now, you would bump it. Like, what would the song be and why?
Well, I like from what's his name?
Usher.
No, Jay something. Baby, are you down, down,
Oh,
down,
Jay
down,
Sean.
down,
That boy was right on.
down? Yeah, that one. Sorry, I can't sing, guys, but I still like to do it.
Okay, my bestest friend Eddie asked, "When's the last time you blacked out?" And I took when I read the question, I took it as from a bitch trying me or just me being drunk. But I know considering we drink a lot, I'll say drunk. When's the last time you blacked out?
I don't think I've
Wait,
black.
what about the beach?
Okay. Well,
What about the beach?
oh my god. I don't. Okay, I got drunk, y'all, at the beach. I was like 17, 17 or 18. No, I think I was 17 because I didn't know Mateo then. So I was 17. Me and my cousins, we were at the beach and like a few of my other friends, and we kind of like we were drinking, and you're in the water, you're drinking, and I was drinking off of my friends or my other cousins bottle, and I was mixing white and
Mm-hmm.
dark, which you should not
Mm-hmm.
mix white and dark. And so, like I'm just drinking because at 17 you don't know your limit, you don't know when you shouldn't drink anymore.
You don't know how to wipe your own ass by then. I feel
So
like
so I'm in the water and I start feeling it because like I'm moving with the water. Like I feel like the water gonna take me to the ocean and I ain't coming back. Like I'm just
like
moving and grooving
so
and then
you so drunk you was finna go see what's her name from the Little Mermaid?
huh?
What's her name for the Little Mermaid? The host, not the host. The main character.
The
Yeah,
Ariel?
you finna go see her and you was at the beach chilling.
Oh my god. And so that's when they got me out the water because I was like, oh y'all, I'm feeling it. Like, and so I'm like shaking as I'm getting back and I like lay back and I'm just like, I have videos of it. Like, I'm not gonna post those, but I have videos and I'm like out of it. And then my friend, like, her boyfriend is trying to like, he's like, you want to smoke? And I was like, there's weed. I want
And there's
to smoke.
weed. And
I
there's
want to
weed.
smoke. So then I went and I hit it and I was just like, I had to say that day I was probably gone. Like it was a fun experience because
Like,
I had people around me that took care of me, but it was
yeah, same
fun.
thing. I feel like the drunkest I've ever been, I was like, what, like 17, I think? Probably like 17, 18. No, I was 18 for sure. Like, probably 18, 19. I want to say, yeah, just at my mom's house, we were having like a little bonfire. And for some fucking reason,
You did get like,
because, okay, when you first start drinking, at least in my opinion, from my experience, I think that you just want to like drink, like you want to just have
yeah.
fun, like the people you hang
It's
around,
because
like
you drinking. It's like you don't feel it, and then it's like, well, I want to feel it, so you keep
not even
drinking.
the
You don't.
feeling it. I think
Well,
it's
that's
just
how it was with me.
that's how I think with me is mostly just like, okay, you drink, you get like tipsy, but then your cousin on his free time drinks and gets tipsy, and then your other cousin, and then your brothers, like
Yeah.
it helps the interaction circle, and at least I feel like you drink with other people, it can either
Everyone's
be a
drunk.
vibe or the worst. What happened?
I said everyone's drunk.
Right, literally, like it can be the worst. Like, cause me and my cousin would go like fucking crazy, not go crazy, get blackout drunk every day, but me and him were like drinking, and then I later found out he was an alcoholic. But that's another story for another
Yeah.
day. I love him. Anyways, I think that the best thing about it is just being around safe people, like you said. Because the first
Yeah.
time I got drunk as fuck was at my mom's house, and mom, if you're hearing this, I'm sorry, I love you. But I was with my brothers, my cousins, one friend of one of my cousins, but we already known her for like years, so it was like
Yeah.
basically almost family in a way. So for me, it was just being around people you love, like
Yeah.
that can give you water, catch your throw up, like stuff like that. But I can
Right.
honestly say, after being drunk the first time, never again. Like you,
Yeah.
from that time, I feel like you learned your limit as well. Like I learned my limit
It
to never
doesn't
get
feel
like
the
that
same, and
again.
plus I don't get drunk the same anymore. Like every time I drink, like, and if when I know I'm drunk is when I start throwing up. The second I throw up, I'm drunk and I'm done. Even though I shouldn't let it get to that point, but then it's like I want to feel
Yeah.
it.
Okay. Um. Okay, I'm gonna ask this question because one of my friends asked, but I just want should BBLs be paid by tax dollars rather than money going to Israel?
Ooh,
Tax
controversial.
the rich, tax the rich. I feel like, to be honest with you, it depends because actually, no, it shouldn't. But in a funny sense speaking, I be seeing some fucked up BBLs. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I
Like
be
some of
seeing
them
some
just be
fucked
like,
up
girl, you should have
BBLs.
not did it. Oh,
I be seeing some fucked up BBLs. So I want to say just I don't know. I think no.
I don't know. I feel
We're really talking about this.
I don't know that question. I just feel like if you it's fine if you want to get your butt done or whatever, but go to somebody good so it looks
Dr. Miami, right?
natural because some of these people, especially some of these people in Canada, be having some fucked
BBLs, man.
yeah,
I've seen some shits
like
that are like, what the fuck? Like,
it looks not like you can tell it's like, girl, that's not real. And the fact that you think that's cute, it's like,
it's kind of like
no.
whatever you had before had to look better than that. In a
Yeah,
way, right? That's how
yeah,
I always thought
because
about it.
you
Like,
didn't,
what the
that did
fuck?
not help your appearance at all.
Okay, so what is your biggest pet peeve?
Oh, you
Like,
go
do you have a
first.
lot though? Like, because there's somebody that's like a general question. I feel like people have a lot of ticks. Like, what the fuck makes them go off? You know?
I mean, it depends if we're talking about like people or you. Because
We'll do both.
you pissed me off a few times.
Same, but with people, I feel like what pisses me off about people is just I want to say just attitude. Because like I said earlier with the whole
Yeah.
God thing, I feel like I try hard to be a good person all the time, just because like just because why not?
Yeah.
But some people be having some fucked up attitudes. They be walking around like the world owes them something. So I feel like when a bitch come up to me trying to act funny, it's just I feel like just how would you say like it's just a pet peeve, and then you just start giving the same energy, and then they get mad. But it's like that's my pet peeve.
Yeah.
Like you can't walk around acting like shit and get mad when shit comes back to you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like some people have some fucking like weird ass things. But my biggest pet peeve about you, honestly, are
Tell
you?
me,
Why
what
are you
is it that
laughing?
I do? Because I want to know.
We're gonna fight off camera. Okay, so I think the biggest pet peeve about you, honestly, I don't think I have one that like gets under my skin too much because I feel like we're really cool. But pet
I mean,
peeve.
I have one for you, but it's not
Damn,
something
I
that I
can't think of
really
one of yours. Okay,
care.
then give yours first. Then about me.
Well, because something that like kind of like irritates me, but then I do it too, so it's like I'm a hypocrite. But but I
Can I
feel
save
like
that part of the audio? Just you're a hypocrite. I
no.
can play it when you're mad at me.
No. I feel like it would be like when you take a shower and you leave those big ass hairballs in
Listen,
the shower.
my hair is not the problem here.
I feel like I just be like it'd be like big ass cat ball hairs, and I'm like you couldn't just grab it and throw it away because okay I leave my hair
I
in the
was just
shower
about to say, I
wall,
know you
so
fucking lying.
I can't say nothing. But sometimes I get it, but it's like when it be like on the floor and it's just like on the side, it's just like it's just too much of your hair.
We are 40 minutes into our podcast and 4 shots in. Should we take another shot?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Short,
Conversation's getting
short,
good.
short. You see, I told you this is a good idea.
It's always a good idea.
We're just funny together.
This time I'm letting you pour the shots.
No, you gotta pour it. I'm gonna have to
No.
pee soon.
Uh oh.
I
But then yeah,
know.
we're almost done. We have a few more questions. Let's see. Okay, so if you could live anywhere in the world,
Wait, did you give your pet peeve?
oh, for you? Oh, my bad.
Or you just don't have one? I know you
Honestly,
got one, you just don't want to.
honestly, I don't know. I feel like I can't think of one off the top of my head. I feel like with me, my mind is just constantly going. So I feel like if it were for me
Yeah,
to try to pick one thing,
you didn't even pour me a shot.
if it were for me to try to like just pick what a pet peeve is, I don't feel like I stop on anything long enough for me to get bothered by it, like
Yeah, I mean, I
mentally.
don't get bothered by that. I just be like, oh my
You're like,
god,
why the fuck did he do that?
because I guess, well, because back then I never lived with you, so I didn't know you were having hair balls
Yeah,
that
listen,
big.
cats ain't got nothing on me.
But it's nothing. It's just like, you know, I still love you though.
I love you too. Okay, so if you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be and why?
If I can live anywhere, oh, not LA.
My grandma's
God.
house.
Let me see. Anywhere in the world. Not New York, because before when I was a kid, it used to be New York.
Mm,
But then visiting is like, oh, I don't want to live in the city.
yeah, too fucking
I
crazy
feel
with
like I already
traffic.
live in a city.
Right, the ghetto city.
I don't know. I haven't gone anywhere like, oh, I've gone places. Honestly, well, I don't know how it looks now, but from when I went, Seattle was a pretty nice city to live in. Like,
Yeah,
it was nice. Like,
I've never been.
yeah, but I liked it. It was really pretty. It's like very like steep.
Steep. So is it kind of like how Tennessee was for us, like in my car, like being lowered and everything?
Yes
Steeper?
and no. Well,
Why yes and why
no,
no?
because Tennessee's more
Tennessee was fucking
was
crazy.
crazy. It
I can
was
honestly tell you
crazy.
guys, you can fall off a fucking cliff and nobody would know.
Yeah,
Like
like
the way
that
the roads are built
was
over there is fucking
crazy over
crazy.
there. But I feel like
So
Seattle is very like, so you've seen Full House, right? You know
oh
how
yeah, where
in
the
the
house
yeah how
is
the
it like
house is
San Francisco?
kind of in a
Or is
way,
that what
but
you thought
not
about
really.
as a comparison? San Francisco?
Well, just because some of the roads are like that. Not all the roads are like that,
San
but
Francisco has
some of
like
it.
fucking slopes. It's crazy. Like
Yeah.
mountains
I
over
mean, I've
there.
never been into San Francisco,
Me either.
but
They got like robbing issue over there right now.
oh, I
People
didn't
getting
know
robbed
that.
left right. Hell yeah. Okay.
Yay.
So, if I could live a place, I feel like I'm more of a person who's about happy versus location. So probably my grandma's house. But if I were to think of any other place that's
Boy.
like where I could live, I want to say I want to go somewhere rural, but not for like the animals and not for like the fields and stuff. Probably just for like the air, just
Wyoming.
the
Let's go
Wyoming.
live with
No,
Jeffree
Wyoming.
Star.
No, Wyoming's kind of crazy. I feel like with me, I don't know. I would want to say Georgia, but then I think I want to go a little farther.
I
Like
never been to Georgia.
it's pretty
We've
nice. I
only
think
passed through it.
yeah, but the people there talk kind of not okay. I don't want to say funny. They're very country over there. You know,
Yeah, I mean,
like
no, because I never been,
but you
but yeah.
get that hospitality, that southern hospitality that they always talk about, like where
Hmm.
it's like honey, sugar, you need this, you need that. Like they're very like nice, and people will honestly like stop what they're doing and help you on the side of the road. I feel like versus here in Miami.
Oh
I feel
yeah.
like here people are just like in Miami. I can
It
honestly say
depends.
I've met some of the rudest fucking people I've ever met in my life. Like some people that live here are just like walking around with their ass on their shoulders.
Yeah.
Like they're just weird. But for me, I wasn't raised that way to always be upset. So I think for me, it's just it slides off my back. But I guess being here
Like my
also.
brother, that's how he is.
Oh, but I
Fucking
guess,
rude.
but I think being here just gives you like, he has to pay for a cameo. I think being here kind of has to like give you that hard shell that you need, I guess, to be anywhere else. I guess because
Yeah.
strangers, for some reason, I more assume strangers to be assholes than like nice people. Like, is it
Yeah.
not like it's weird?
I mean, I just assume that everyone's nice, hopefully, and then once they give me like,
Benefit of the doubt.
yeah, but then once like, if they have a stank face or like they just have like, they
But
come off so like, oh, it's just, oh, bitch.
But some of the stinkest, I won't say who because they're probably still my friend now. But some of the stinkest fucking face people will be the nicest people you ever meet, though.
No,
That's why it's
yeah,
kind of like weird. You gotta
but
like
some
talk to
people
them.
have stank face and stank attitude all
Oh
the
yeah,
time, and it's like,
those are what they call bitches. Just made to piss people off. Literally nothing, nothing at all.
okay, next.
Oh, last and final question, the best for last.
Who does the cooking? Well, I do it.
No, you lying.
No, guys, I don't cook.
She don't cook, she don't clean, but she finna. Hey, yeah, she got this ring. Look,
I clean.
she clean.
I clean. I'm not a good cook. I can bake though. You want
Oh
me to
yeah,
bake something? I could bake.
I can't bake because I don't have the patience for it.
I do, and it's so easy because it tells you everything what you need. I like that stuff. Like you need 1/4 of this and this.
Hell no. And I also don't follow directions. So I think for me that's also a
Right.
problem.
He made me a cake, or I
That
guess
was the best
he
fucking
made a
cake I've ever had in
cake,
my life, and I
and
still defend
he
that to this day.
did not follow the directions. He put too much of something because I don't know if he thought it was cooking,
That was the best fucking cake
but
I've
it
ever
just
had in my life.
tasted funny. Like
You're
it did
funny.
not taste like cake. It tasted fine. Like it tasted all right, but it had a taste to it.
It was
You
good.
added too much
I
of
liked it. I
something.
fucked it up.
That's good, but it's
What?
just.
That's good.
But I just
It
feel
was her birthday cake,
like
yo.
I feel like let me cook you. We should have done it like a bake off and see who's like the better.
It'll be you though. But we should do a cook off and see who
No,
like.
because I
I
can't
could.
cook. The
I
only
could
thing,
honestly say cooking is my thing.
yeah, because the only thing I can cook is steak and potatoes.
Steak and potatoes, but I love your steak and potatoes. Though. I feel like they're like very nourishing. You know, like the broccoli on the side. Sometimes with the cheese is like the best.
Oh my
But I
god,
feel
that's
like
my only thing I make. That's
it's
like my
fine though because I
go-to.
like it. No, like what isn't it better knowing that I like the one thing you know how to make versus me not liking the one thing that you actually
Yeah.
can't make? So it's like
Oh,
fuck,
like well, also
you know.
because the last time you made steak, I like the way I make the
I
steak.
like the way I make it though, but I love the way you make it though. I like the way I make it, but I love the way you make yours.
Yeah.
So it's like a kind of a balance.
And then I'll make the potatoes. I'll have broccoli because I make my food separately. He makes his food all together. I don't know how to
Yeah,
make it
because
all
you have.
together.
I've learned to multitask because if you're in the kitchen by
I do,
yourself, you
but
just put yourself in a different headspace of like doing four things at once, at least four things at once, because that's how the food comes out the best.
yeah, but I don't know. I just feel like I make it all together, but it's like separately. I'll make the steak. I'll have the potatoes boiling. I'll put when that stuff's like done, I'll put the broccoli in the microwave and then bake it for a little bit.
Um,
But
I do the cooking though,
yeah,
just because I feel like it works best for me. Like I love to cook. I've loved to cook since I was young. I've always been in the kitchen helping my mom cook, so I know how to cook different genres. Like I'm Mexican and black, so I know both traits. Like I cook Mexican food very well. I cook the black people food very well. Like everything is like soul food.
yeah, he makes everything pretty good.
Yeah, so it's like, well, because I feel like I always cook with my heart, and I always say when you cook with your heart, everything comes out amazing. Especially when you're cooking to share, they say that's when the best food comes out because you're cooking to share. You know, you're spreading love through the stomach, which like
Yeah.
they say people fall in love through food.
Oh, excuse me. I'm just burping up
So
a storm over here.
it's the shot.
It is a shot.
So due to our podcast,
God, we're already almost 15 minutes in. We only said 30.
I know it's fine,
It's
but
okay. Hopefully, you guys liked it.
yeah, I hope you guys liked it too. I feel like this is something we could definitely get going. I like just answering y'all questions because some of y'all had some really funny questions. Like some of them were really cool. So I think,
Yeah. And if you guys want to see a visual next
oh my
time,
gosh, she's forcing me to
let
show
us
visual.
know
Not to braid my
because
hair.
I told him it would have been funny. It would have been like better if you guys could see us, but it's okay. He's camera shy.
I'm not camera. I've never been shy a day in my life.
It's okay. So if you guys like this, please subscribe.
Right, we like talking to y'all.
Yeah, and I'm finally getting to do something because a lot of people are
I'm
like, "Oh my
always
god,
doing
yeah, you
stuff.
guys should do it," and I'm like, "I know we should do it." So I'm glad we're doing it. It won't be like every day, but maybe like once a week or something. We'll do it, or like when we both are off. So yeah, it's nice talking to you guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.